Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes, today is the day that Lady Gaga has dropped her sixth studio album called Chromatica. I've been waiting for this album for the longest time. I imagine you guys have been waiting for it for a long time too. One of my most highly anticipated albums of the year, and one of the most highly anticipated albums of the year in general from anyone. So I'm very much excited for this album. I'm a huge Lady Gaga fan, as you are as well, probably. So the album itself has 16 songs. The album is 43 minutes. And the only tracks I've heard so far is track number 3, Stupid Love, and track number 4, Rain on Me with Ariana Grande. And that's it. So the other 14 tracks are brand new to me. So enough talking. I don't have much to say right now. Let's get into it. Track number 1, Chromatica 1. Alrighty, so that was track number 1, Chromatica, and then that progressed into track number 2, Alice. Now, track number 1, Chromatica, was only a minute, and it was only instrumental. There were no vocals, and it sounded like something you'd hear in a movie. It was very grand, and it was very beautiful, and I enjoyed listening to it, and it went into track number 2, Alice, which, as you just saw from me bopping my head up and down, this was a great song. I mean, I had an inkling that she was gonna sing about Alice in Wonderland because, let's be real, Alice, every time I see that name, I think of Alice in Wonderland, so I was correct. It was just so much fun to dance to, and honestly, I've been in quarantine now for a few months already, like a lot of you, and I'm ready to go to the club now and listen to this song. I felt like I was at the club listening to this song. It was just so much fun. I need a couple Jaeger bombs or whiskey sours or rum and cokes. There needs to be a dance floor close by to me so I can get up off my ass. I'm not even on my yoga ball right now. What the fuck's wrong with me? When I do these first listen videos, I need a yoga ball. And for some reason, I wasn't sitting on it. But now I can bounce up and down freely to some Lady Gaga. Okay, great song. Let's move on to track number 3, Stupid Love. Alrighty, so that was track number 3, Stupid Love, which was the lead single off this album. I'm sure you know that by now. And when it was released, I mean, you either liked it or you didn't like it. Some people were saying that it sounded similar to some of her other hits, like Born This Way and Do What You Want. I was in the party that liked it. I really enjoyed it when I first listened to it. I definitely prefer this song as a lead single compared to her other lead single from Joanne, Perfect Illusion. I just feel like she's going back to her pop roots, and this is an album that people have been wanting from Lady Gaga for the longest time. For years, people have been saying that she has to go back to dance, which she is doing right now with this album. I don't know about you, but 3 tracks in, I'm ready to dance. I'm ready to get up on the dance floor. I mean, I'm loving this album so far. So now let's move on to track number 4, Rain on Me, Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. Alrighty, so that was track number 4, Rain on Me. Another great dance song, and I love how she collaborated with Ariana Grande. I feel like it was a long time coming, and their voices sound great together. It's nice that Lady Gaga let Ariana come into her world of craziness and weirdness, and it's an interesting matchup, but you know what? I'm here for it, and I really enjoy this song. I feel like this is a great follow-up to Stupid Love, and once again, it's gave me the urge to go to the club, get on the dance floor, move my ass, shake my ass, do all that good stuff, so 2 thumbs up. And it's just putting me in a good mood, and that's what I want from a Lady Gaga album. So now let's move on to track number 5, Free Woman. Alrighty, so that was track number 5, Free Woman, and I gotta say, one of the highlights on this album for me is the production. I am loving the production of this album so far. Each and every one of the songs has been full of life and energy, and an A+ for the production. I also like how a blood pop was a part of these last few tracks, which honestly, that's why they're so good, because blood pop is involved. This album's just ear candy. It's ear candy. It's full of sugar, it's so sweet, and it's just really fun. I'm not nothing without a steady hand. I'm a free woman. I'm not nothing unless I know I can. I'm a free woman. I'm still something if I don't got a man. I'm a free woman. So I like the meaning behind the song. It's an anthem of sorts for women, especially saying, I'm still something if I don't got a man. You know, don't let a man determine your worth, who you are. Don't feel like you need a man in your life to feel complete, because you are a free, independent woman if you are a woman watching this. So now let's move on to track number 6, Fun Tonight. It is Friday, it's the morning right now, but you know what? I think I'm gonna have some fun tonight. Literally.
Feeling something that I can't explain. I can't see straight. Not having fun tonight. You love the paparazzi, love the fame. Stick my hands through the steel bars and yeah. I stare at the girl in the mirror, she talks to me too. I'm not having fun tonight.
Alrighty, so that was track number 6, Fun Tonight, which I feel like the song is the complete opposite. It's not about having fun tonight. She's actually saying, I'm not having fun tonight. She's saying, I can see it in your face. You don't think I pull my weight. Maybe it's time for us to say goodbye, because I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling with you. I'm not having fun tonight. I stare at the girl in the mirror. She talks to me too. I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. So, I don't know if she's talking about a particular person, some other person, or she could honestly be talking about herself. When she's looking in the mirror, she's looking at her reflection. So it's almost like she's battling her own self. There's too much hurt caught in between. Wish I could be what I know I am. This moment's hijacked by plans. You love the paparazzi, love the fame, even though you know it causes me pain. I feel like I'm in a prison hell. So as to whether she's talking about someone else, she's singing about someone else, or she's singing about herself internally, she might be battling a persona, her inner demons, perhaps even her own saboteur, who knows. Maybe it's time for us to say goodbye. So maybe she wants to finally say goodbye to that person that she's been battling with inside of her. Or physically, she could be talking about someone else. I thought the song was great, just like the rest of the album. I mean, I'm running out of good things to say. I'm really enjoying it, this album, and this song, Fun Tonight, was no exception. So now let's move on to track number 7, Chromatica 2, which will progress into track number 8, 911. Yeah. Yes, 911. This was taking me back to her Fame era. I don't know about you, but I was getting the Fame vibes from this track. It was great. I have no words. And I don't know how you guys feel about the glitter on my eyes, but it kind of is getting into my eyes. It's kind of stinging, and I have to like blink. It's all weird. Anyway, 911. This was great. I loved it. This album so far is just it's pop perfection. It's just pop perfection. I'm enjoying it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, like I said before, it's the production. The production is just. In this song in particular, she's saying, "My biggest enemy is me. Ever since day one, pop a 911." So she's saying, "My biggest enemy is me." So this kind of goes back to track number 6, Fun Tonight, where she might be looking at herself internally when she's looking in the mirror, you know, dealing with her saboteur and dealing with her inner demons. And now in this song, she's saying, "My biggest enemy is me." So I feel like maybe one of the themes of this album is perhaps looking within herself and realizing the demons within and knowing that she has to battle this saboteur or this other person within her. It's like a constant fight between the two. I don't know if that's one of the themes of the album. That's just what I'm picking up so far. I will also touch on track number 7, Chromatica 2. Again, it was instrumental, just like Chromatica Part 1. I do like these little interludes. They're a little unexpected, but I feel like it goes well with the album. So now let's move on to track number 9, Plastic Doll. Already, so I was track number 9, Plastic Doll, and I don't know about you, but I feel like every single song on the album so far could be a single. More often than not, when you listen to a pop album, I feel like some of the songs are filler to an extent, but not Chromatica. There is no filler on this album so far. Each song is a total bop, and I would be happy with any of these songs being a single, to be honest with you. In this song, she's singing about being a plastic doll. She is questioned as to whether you think she's a plastic doll. She's saying that "Cut me loose, I come with a purse and new shoes. I lived in a pink box so long, I am top shelf, they built me strong." So she's using the allegory of a doll coming with new shoes, new clothes, being on top shelf, they built me strong. "I'm no toy for a real boy. If you're a real boy, don't play with me, it just hurts me." So another theme of the album I'm thinking has to do with a relationship of sorts. She might be dealing with personal demons, her own inner saboteur, but she could also be singing about some sort of relationship or relationships of the past, whether it be with a significant other or with, I don't know, friends. Why she cried, what's the price tag, who's that girl, Malibu Gaga, looks so sad, what is the saga, don't play with me, it just hurts me. So like some of the other songs, I like the meaning behind this song. So now let's move on to track number 10, Sour Candy. Now this is Lady Gaga and Blackpink.
Sour candy. I'm sour candy, so sweet that I get a little angry. If you wanna fix it, then let's break up here and now. Cut it clear, remember the 10, I'm garbage on the gal. I'm hot on the outside, but if you give me time inside, I might be messed up, but I know what's up. Unwrap sour candy.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that was track number 10, Sour Candy, and this song was actually released a couple of days ago prior to the album dropping, and I purposely decided not to listen to this song because I wanted to listen to this song for the first time in this video. And prior to listening to the song, I actually never heard of Blackpink before. I actually have to look them up, and they are a South Korean girl group, so I'm definitely gonna have to check them out after this video. I also like how some of the lyrics are in South Korean, so I don't know what they're singing, but at the same time, I really enjoyed the song as a whole. And I don't know about you, but this song was kind of taking me back to early 2010s EDM music when EDM was all the rage. This was just taking me back to that time when everyone was putting out EDM music. And I don't know, it just kind of teleported me back to 2012, 2011, 2013. I'm really hoping that pop music, EDM music, dance music as a whole makes a comeback in 2020. I feel like nowadays pop music isn't really popular, unfortunately. So here's hoping that Lady Gaga has started a trend where there's a sort of resurgence when it comes to dance music, pop music, EDM music as a whole. Especially now with this pandemic happening, I mean, who wants to listen to sad, miserable music? Not me. I want to dance, I want to have fun, especially during times like this, so that's just my opinion. I'm hard on the outside, but if you see inside, I might be messed up, but I know what's up. You want a real taste, at least I'm not fake. Come, unwrap me. I gotta say, the lyrics in this song are quite delicious. I love it when Gaga uses her... I don't know how to explain it. She uses her robotic, deep voice like she did on Rain on Me when she says, "Rain on me." So now let's move on to track number 11, Enigma. And I do apologize, I just have to change the angle of my phone. I'm actually recording on my phone. I feel like it's looking down too low, so I need to like lift it up a bit, which I can't. Whatever. Anyway, let's get into Enigma.
Open-minded, I'm so blinded. Is what I'm seeing real, or is it just a yourself? I'll be your enemy. My heart races, dragon's eyes watch.
So that was track number 11, Enigma. And another great dance song. I was bouncing up and down my yoga ball. I don't know, the song kind of sounds a bit 90s, has that 90s dance aesthetic to it. I don't know if I'm the only one. I could just be talking out my ass right now, but I really enjoyed it. Count how many times I say I really enjoyed it in this video. I feel like I've said it multiple times, but it's true. I'm just having a lot of fun. Each song has been so solid, and I could see myself listening to this album continuously in the future. There are obviously songs that I prefer a little bit more than others, but as a whole, I would listen to each and every one of these songs again. This is one of those albums where you don't have to worry about skipping a song. You could have it played at a party or wherever. And track by track, it would be very consistent. You wouldn't have to worry about skipping a song or fast forwarding. It would be very consistent, and I feel like it would be a good party. So now let's move on to track number 12, Replay, which I gotta say, this album has a lot of replay value.
Am I still alive? Where am I cry? I don't know what to do, you don't know what to say. This goes on my mind, on replay, replay. Every single day, yeah, I dig it great. Replay. Psychologically, it's something that I can't explain. Scratch my nails into the dirt to pull me out of shame.
Alrighty, so that was track number 12, Replay, and after listening to the album up until now, track number 12, another theme I might be picking up on is I feel like she might not be in the happiest mindset when she recorded this album. Just from reading the lyrics, I feel like there are struggles she's singing about in terms of herself, within herself, and other people, relationships. She's talking about this song, "The Scars of My Mind Are on Replay," "Your Monsters Torture Me." So I feel like she might be in a bit of a demented mind as she recorded this album. I feel like she might not be in the happiest or greatest or healthiest mindset. She's also saying at the very beginning of the song, "Am I still alive? Where am I? I cry." Who was it that pulled the trigger? Was it you or I. I'm completely numb. And she's used the word numb multiple times on this album. So through the recording process, the writing process, maybe she was a bit numb and she just had a lot to say, and perhaps she wasn't the happiest or healthiest when she was recording this album. If it sounds like she had a lot to say about relationships, herself, other people. I mean, once again, I could be talking out my ass, but that's just what I'm picking up from the lyrics and the vibe of the album. And when it comes to the song itself, Replay, it was a lot of fun, just like the rest of the album. And I gotta say, these songs are catchy as hell. Oh, this glitter's just getting into my eyes. It's so itchy. I didn't have this problem when I did my Mariah Carey glitter album first listen video, but for some reason the glitter is just irritating me right now. So now let's move on to track number 13, Chromatica 3, and then that will progress into track number 14, Sigh from Above with Elton John. Yes! Yes, track number 14, Side from Above. Definitely one of my favorite tracks on the album so far. Elton John, when I first heard him on this song, the first couple syllables he sang, it almost didn't sound like him. He was definitely auto-tuned in my opinion, but it's so weird hearing Elton John on a more dance pop EDM song because I'm so used to his older songs. I haven't listened to an Elton John album before, but I'm just so used to his older classics with the piano. I'm not used to hearing him on a Lady Gaga pop song, which, you know, left me a little shook, but honestly, it sounds so good. I feel like this song is totally epic, and I would love to see a music video for this song. Please, if there's going to be another music video from this album, it has to be with Lady Gaga and Elton John, Sigh from Above. Oh, yes. That song, that song was everything. And maybe I'm overreacting when it comes to how much I love this song, but I honestly don't care. I love it so much. Oh, I mean, we have to keep moving on. We still have 2 more tracks left. So track number 15, 1000 Doves.
I need you to listen to me, please believe. When your smile is shaking, I'll catch you as you fall.
Alrighty, so that was track number 15, 1000 Doves. 1000 reasons to love this album and this song. I'm out of breath. What is life right now? What is life? Honestly, And I gotta say, I've been really enjoying the meanings behind quite a few of these songs, especially this one. It's pretty straightforward in my opinion. She's saying, "Cause I've been flying with some broken arms, lift me up, just a small nudge, and I'll be flying like 1000 doves. Set me free, lift me up." So she wants to be set free, and this kind of goes back to track number 5 when she's saying she doesn't need a man to feel free. So another theme of this album, though I feel like one of the themes might be her dealing with personal demons, her inner saboteur. a conflicted relationship or what have you, some sort of struggle with her life. I feel like she also wants to be set free and she just wants to move on. She just wants to be a free woman. She wants to be able to fly again. She doesn't want to be restricted into a cage. I cry more than I ever say each time your love seems to save the day. Lift me up, give me a start. So she wants a new start in her life. She wants this person or people to lift her up and their love will save the day. I mean, I gotta say, this album's a lot of fun to listen to, but it's also a little heartbreaking if you read the lyrics as you listen to the album. It's a little heartbreaking. But the song itself, 1,000 Doves, is absolutely brilliant. It's a great song. So we have come to the end of the album. I am not ready. I feel like I just started recording. I mean, so much fun. Time was just flying by, but we have finally come to the end of the album. Track number 16, Babylon.
We only have the weekend. You can serve it to me, ancient city style. It's the thing that you bring, that you bring, that you bring. Strut it out, walk a mile, serve it, ancient city style. Talk it out, babble on, babble
Ah, Babylon. I get it now.
that you bring, that you bring, that you bring. Him, babble on, battle for your life, babble on. Gossip, gossip, babble, babble, babble on. Strut it out, walk a mile, serve it, ancient city style. Talk it out, babble on, battle for your life, babble on.
Alrighty, so that was the 16th track of Babylon. I'm speechless. I have no words. Honestly, oh my god. Wow, this was... What a way to wrap up an album like Chromatica. This was another great song, just like the rest of the album. I love how she says, money don't talk, rip that song. Gossip, babble on, as in gossip, B-A-B-B-L-E, on. And then she says, battle for your life, Babylon. So I like what she did there with the lyrics. Very clever. I really like the choir in the song. It sounded like an anthem. There was chanting. I feel like it was also a little bit jazz influenced as well. It did sound a little bit like an 80s song. It kind of sounds like a song Madonna would have released back in the day. It actually kind of reminded me of Vogue, even like a prayer in parts. I don't know if I'm the only one. It was a great way to wrap up the album. The lyrics were awesome, and that's that. That's a wrap. I had so much fun. I wasn't expecting to like this album as much as I did. I was expecting to like it because it's Lady Gaga, let's be real here, but it was just so much fun. The production was on point. I absolutely love the production on this album. It's flawless, honestly. I feel like every single track on this album could be a single, excluding Chromatica 1, Chromatica 2, Chromatica 3. I feel like the other 13 songs could be singles. 2 of them were singles already, Stupid Love and Rain On Me, so the other 11 could definitely be the next single. In my opinion, there isn't any filler. There's obviously tracks I enjoy more than others, but as a whole, I would listen to every single track again. The lyrics were great as well if you cared to read lyrics as you listen to songs and albums, which I do all the time. And the lyrics are great. As to where this album ranks, in my opinion, on Lady Gaga's discography, does it sit near the bottom, near the top, near the middle? I don't know. I have to give this album a few more spins, but it's looking good so far. I had a total blast listening to this album. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I thought it was really good. So what did you guys think of the album? Which songs resonated with you? And maybe you didn't like this album. Maybe you think it's not a very good Lady Gaga album. So tell me why in the comments. Maybe you loved it more than me, if that's even possible. This is the sort of album Lady Gaga's fans have wanted for the last few years. A lot of fans didn't like Joanne, which is understandable. I was indifferent to it. I didn't hate it, but I did love it. And a lot of people were wanting another dance album from Gaga. They wanted her to go back to her pop roots, and that's what she did. So I feel like if there are people who don't like this album, but at the same time they wanted her to go back to her pop roots, her dance roots, I feel like it might be a bit hypocritical because she essentially gave you what you wanted. And I don't know, guys, I don't know where Gaga can go after this album. I feel like she's done so much, and I don't know what she could do differently with her next album. in the next few years when she drops her next album after Chromatica. Where can she go from here? Leave your input, leave a comment. Where does Gaga go from here in terms of her sound? Lady Gaga is most certainly an enigma. She can do anything. She can sing any genre. She can do whatever she wants when it comes to her music, and she will do it flawlessly. So I think that's all I want to say on the album. I feel like I could go on and on and on and on, but I gotta stop. So thanks for watching, guys.
You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, you can message me, you can tell me other artists I should check out. I'm open to any artists from any decade. You can find me on Apple Music, you can check out my playlist, you can find me on TikTok, and yes.
I think that's all I want to say. So take care, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.